You have spent years, maybe decades, trusting your hairstylist, following trends, and doing everything right. And yet every time you look in the mirror, something is off. You cannot name it, but you feel it. That quiet, nagging sense that your hair is no longer working for you the way it used to. That maybe somehow, it is actually working against you. If you have ever walked away from a salon feeling like something went wrong but you did not know what, this video is exactly what you need. Imagine a single haircut decision changing how you look in every photo, every morning, and every room you walk into. Not a facelift, not a new skincare routine, just the right cut, placed correctly for your bone structure, your texture, and the elegant woman you actually are at 60. I researched the worst style and beauty mistakes and youth-boosting fixes for mature women, so you get simple, proven transformations that work instantly. Today we are covering 7 rejuvenating haircuts that can make you look 10 years younger, richer, and more elegant, starting right now. By part 3, you will want to screenshot this and text it directly to your colorist. I mean it. We are going to walk through 7 specific cuts, what they do, why they work, and exactly who they are best suited for. Part 1 starts with the cut that surprises women the most, because it looks simple, but the results are extraordinary. Part 2 covers the cut that has been quietly making women in their 60s look like they just stepped off a yacht in the south of France. Parts 3, 4, and 5, each one builds on the last, and by the final part, you will have a complete picture of which cut belongs on your head. Subscribe to Timeless Wisdom Path if you want honest, practical beauty guidance made specifically for women like you. Now part 1. Because the very first cut on this list? I see women avoiding it out of fear, and that fear is costing them years. Let's change that right now. Part 1. The soft layered bob. There is a cut that has been quietly transforming women over 60 for decades, and most women still walk past it at the salon because they assume it is too simple to be powerful. That assumption is costing you. This is the mistake call-out, and honestly, it is one I wish someone had whispered to me years ago. The wrong length is aging your face right now, and you probably have no idea it is happening. Here is why. When hair sits at the wrong point on your jaw or neck, especially when it falls in a blunt, heavy line, it pulls your features downward. It creates visual weight exactly where you do not want it. And after 50, when the face begins to soften naturally, that downward drag can add years to your appearance in a single glance. The soft layered bob solves this with elegant precision. What makes the soft layered bob so specifically powerful for women over 60 is its structure. The length sits just above or just grazing the collarbone. The layers begin at the cheekbone and fall gently outward, which means the cut is actually lifting your face rather than pulling it down. Your cheekbones get framed, your jawline gets defined, and your eyes, those beautiful eyes, suddenly become the first thing people notice. This one works. The fix is not radical. You are not removing all the length. You are redirecting where the weight sits. A skilled stylist will take the bulk out from underneath and redirect it to the surface, creating movement that mimics the way younger hair naturally behaves. Bouncy, alive, effortless. What to swap? If you are currently wearing a blunt collarbone length cut with no layering, swap it for a soft bob with face framing layers that begin at the cheekbone. The difference is immediate. You will notice it in every single mirror you pass. The maintenance here is low. A trim every 6 to 8 weeks keeps the shape. A round brush at home gives you the lift. That is genuinely all it takes. This is the cut that made a close friend of mine stop mid-sentence during lunch and ask what was different about me. She assumed I had changed my skincare routine. I had just changed where my layers started. If your stylist has never discussed face framing layering with you specifically, bring it up at your next appointment. Show them where your cheekbone sits. Ask them to build the shape from there. That conversation alone will change your next haircut completely. And speaking of change, part 2 covers a cut that is the opposite of what most women over 60 assume they should be wearing. It is shorter. It is bolder. And it is doing something extraordinary to your natural elegance that a longer cut simply cannot replicate. You will want to see this. Part 2, the textured pixie with a soft crown. Have you ever looked at a woman your age and thought, she looks impossibly put together, and you could not figure out why? Bone structure, yes. Confidence, yes. But there was something about her hair that felt deliberate and expensive and completely effortless at the same time. 9 times out of 10, she was wearing some version of what we are talking about right now. Here is the truth most women over 60 have never been told. Heavy long hair can actually flatten your face. When hair hangs with weight and no structure, it collapses the visual height of your head, and that flattening effect takes years of natural elegance and buries it. Your face gets smaller. Your features get lost. Your beautiful natural bone structure, the architecture you were born with, disappears under the weight of the wrong cut. The textured pixie with a soft crown is the antidote. This cut keeps volume exactly where you need it, at the crown, and releases weight everywhere else. The sides are tapered softly, not harshly. The crown is texturized with pieces that catch the light and create a lifted, airy silhouette. And that lift does something remarkable. It elongates your neck, lifts your cheekbones visually, and makes your eyes appear larger and more awake instantly. Bold and beautiful. That is what this is. The reason women avoid it is fear. Fear of going too short. Fear of looking severe. But here is what actually happens when this cut is done correctly on a woman with your natural elegance. You do not look shorter. You look taller. You do not look older. You look like a woman who decided to stop hiding and started owning every room she walked into. What to swap? If you are wearing a shapeless growout that has no crown volume and no definition, swap it for a textured pixie with a deliberately soft, airy crown. Ask your stylist specifically for texture at the top and a tapered but not severe side. That combination is everything. Maintenance on this cut is straightforward. A shape-up every 4 to 5 weeks keeps it precise. A lightweight volumizing mousse at the crown is all the styling you need. 2 minutes. That is genuinely it. This is the cut that made a woman I know, 63, silver-haired, absolutely stunning, get stopped in an airport by a stranger who asked if she was in fashion. She was not. She just had the right haircut. Your natural elegance has always been there. The right cut just makes it impossible to ignore. Part 3 is where things get even more interesting, because the next cut on this list is one that stylists are calling the most universally flattering cut for women in their 60s right now. And there is a very specific reason why. Stay right here. Part 3. The modern shag with face-framing curtain bangs. You have probably seen this cut on someone, and thought it looked effortlessly chic without being able to name exactly why. That moment, that quiet recognition, is exactly what your hair should be doing for every person who sees you. Here is something most women do not realize. Curtain bangs are not a trend. They are a facial geometry tool. And when they are combined with a modern shag cut on a woman over 60, they do something almost architectural to the face that no other cut on this list can replicate. The modern shag with face-framing curtain bangs is one of the most powerful rejuvenating cuts available right now for your age group. Here is why it ages women who wear the wrong version, and transforms the ones who get it right. Without framing, the face sits fully exposed in a way that emphasizes horizontal width at the forehead and jaw. For women whose face shape has naturally broadened slightly with age, this creates a visual imbalance that reads as heaviness. The face looks wider, the features look less defined, and the overall impression is tired, when in reality the woman is anything but. Curtain bangs placed at the correct angle, parted gently in the center and sweeping softly outward, redirect the eye immediately. They create a vertical line down the center of the face, which lengthens and refines. They frame the eyes beautifully, and combined with the layered movement of a modern shag, they create a complete look that feels young, alive, and deeply elegant. This one is everything. The fix is specific. You want your stylist to cut the bangs long. They should reach just past the outer corner of your eye, and leave them with a soft feathered edge rather than a blunt line. The shag layering should fall at multiple lengths through the mid-length and ends, creating weight at the surface rather than underneath. What to swap? If you are currently wearing a one-length cut with no framing or a heavy solid bang from wall to wall, swap it for curtain bangs with feathered edges and a shag structure underneath. The shift is dramatic. And by dramatic, I mean the good kind. The kind where your daughter asks who did your hair. Maintenance is real here. Curtain bangs need a trim every 5 to 6 weeks to stay at the right angle. But that is one short appointment for a cut that genuinely changes how your entire face reads. In person, in photos, and on camera. There is a technique that goes with this cut, something your colorist can do in one session, that makes the effect even stronger. We are getting to that. But first, part 4 covers the cut that is quietly replacing the traditional bob in salons across the country right now. And there is a very specific reason it is winning. Keep watching. Part 4. The sculpted lob with undercut volume. You spent 20 minutes this morning trying to get your hair to do something. Anything. And by the time you walked out the door it had already collapsed. Flat. Heavy. Lifeless. And you know that feeling because it has been happening for years. Not because you are doing anything wrong. Because you have the wrong cut for the way your hair actually behaves now. Here is the thing nobody talks about. Hair texture changes after 50. It becomes finer. It loses the natural body it used to hold without effort. And a cut designed for thick, youthful hair will betray fine mature hair every single time. The sculpted lob with undercut volume was designed specifically for this. A lob, long bob, sits between the chin and the collarbone. But what makes the sculpted version different is what happens underneath. A subtle undercut removes the bulk from the interior layers while leaving the surface full. This creates the illusion of significant volume without the weight. Your hair looks thick. It looks alive. It holds shape all day without product overload. And because the undercut is internal, invisible when your hair is down, nobody can see the technique. They only see the result. A stunning, effortless, full-looking mane on a woman who clearly has exceptional taste. Yes, that's simple. What to swap? If you are currently fighting a medium-length cut that goes flat by noon, swap it for a sculpted lob with an internal undercut through the nape and lower layers. The surface stays lush. The weight disappears. Your natural elegance finally has room to breathe. This cut works especially well with silver, white, or highlighted hair. Because the movement created by the sculpted layers catches light at the surface in a way that makes color look richer and more dimensional without any additional color work. Your natural silver becomes an asset rather than an afterthought. The fix here is one honest conversation with your stylist. Tell them your hair goes flat. Tell them you want volume without weight. Those 2 sentences will point any skilled stylist directly toward this technique. Maintenance is a trim every 6 to 8 weeks and a quick rough dry with a paddle brush. That is the entire routine. This is the one that made a woman in a workshop I attended, 67, fine white hair, always frustrated, walk in 3 weeks later looking like she had a completely different head of hair. Same woman. One cut. Extraordinary difference. Your hair is not the problem. The cut has been the problem. And that is completely fixable. Part 5 brings everything together, and it covers the one cut on this list that stylists say is the single most requested by women over 60 right now. The reason might surprise you. Come and see. Part 5, the classic French bob and the 3 bonus cuts that complete your 7. We have arrived at the final part, and what you are about to hear is something that pulls all 7 cuts together and gives you a complete, clear picture of exactly what to bring to your next salon appointment. Part 5 covers 3 things. The classic French bob, the single most requested cut among elegant women over 60 right now, plus the 2 final cuts on our list of 7 that round out every face shape and every texture. By the end of this part, your homework is done. Let us start with the French bob, because honestly, this cut is having a moment, and it deserves every second of the attention it is getting. The classic French bob sits just below the jaw, sometimes grazing it, sometimes a centimeter below, and is cut with a deliberate, clean internal structure that creates a rounded, helmet-like silhouette. It sounds simple. It is anything but. The magic is in the precision. Every line is intentional. Every angle is considered. And on a woman with your natural bone structure, it does something extraordinary. It creates a frame around your face that functions like portrait lighting. What to swap? If you are wearing a grown-out medium-length cut with no intentional shape, swap it for a classic French bob with clean internal lines and a deliberate rounded silhouette just below the jaw. The impact is immediate in every single photo. This is the cut you have been looking for. The 6th cut on our list is the wispy feathered cut. Medium length with feathered ends and soft internal layers that create movement without structure. This works beautifully for women whose hair is naturally coarser or resistant to holding a smooth shape. The feathering softens the ends, removes bulk from the outer perimeter, and creates a flowing, organic look that reads as effortlessly youthful. If you have been fighting frizz or stiffness at the ends for years, this is the conversation to have with your stylist. The seventh and final cut is the asymmetrical short bob. And this is the one that makes a room turn. One side sits slightly longer than the other, creating an angular, architectural quality that reads as modern, intentional, and deeply chic. For women who feel they have been invisible for too long, this cut changes that. It makes a statement. A quiet one, because true elegance is never loud, but a statement nonetheless. Together, these 7 cuts are the only list you need. One of them belongs on your head right now. Your bone structure knows it. Your elegance deserves it. And after today, you have everything you need to walk into your next salon appointment and ask for exactly what you want. You needed to hear this. You just learned 7 specific rejuvenating haircuts that most women spend years discovering through trial and error. And you now know exactly which cuts lift the face, create volume where it counts, and frame your natural elegance the way it was always meant to be framed. Boom! Your bone structure was always this stunning. Now you know how to show it. Tell me in the comments, which of these 7 cuts surprised you the most? And are you already wearing one of them without knowing it was this powerful? Next time, we are diving into the color mistakes that add 10 years overnight, and the simple fixes that reverse them completely. Subscribe to Timeless Wisdom Path so you never miss a video, and I will see you in the next one.